I feel good, man. It's been a long time since I've been able to be out there with those guys. I got back earlier this summer, but it just feels great to be out there, putting the helmet on again, being able to go through all the periods and practice and stuff. But it was a great feeling.
Johnny Condon, ABC 30 for 40 in Birmingham. Can you just walk me through what you kind of promised on your recruiting visit, and then you show up in a day like this in fall camp, and it's 1,000,000 degrees out there, it's an absolute grind. Can you just talk about kind of the difference between what you're sold and when you get here, you're being sold around off the field and all sorts of stuff?
I mean, when I was getting recruited, they told me it's gonna be days when it's easy, and then it's gonna be a lot of days of hard work. So it's expected. Even talking to some of the older guys who came before, everybody's has their own story of, man, I thought I was gonna quit. So everybody has those days, but you put the hard work in now, it's gonna be easy in the fall.
Owen, Adam Cole, the OA News, just kind of the end of last year for you. What was that experience like, just being sidelined with that injury? And I guess, what do you feel like you took from it, and maybe what comes into this season with all that in mind?
Yeah, man, it was a different feeling. Like, I've been hurt before, but it was just injuries I could play through. But that was my first time. It was like, damn, like I can't even, what I'm saying, just trying to be there for my teammates, and I physically can't, man. It's a different feeling. Mentally I had to, keep myself on point. Just being prayed up, talking to my family, them trying to keep my head straight. But I'm actually glad it happened in a way, man, because you hear all the time when you have former players come to speak, and they, kind of tell you, the game can be taken away from you at any minute, and hearing it, it's like, okay, let me go hard, because there's people who, been there, and, they wish they could do it again. But actually going through it, bro, it's a whole nother feeling. But it's given me a whole new appreciation for the game, and it makes me want to go even harder than I have ever had before.
Oh, sorry. Bill Cameron from ESPN 106.7. Talk about your decision, you and Colby and Derek and all the guys deciding to come back, and what you're looking forward to this year.
It's just unfinished business, man. We didn't want to go out like that for real, bro. Like me personally, I'm tired of losing, and that's the message that we've all been preaching to the team. They want to come out and make a difference this year. So, we go into the season with a chip on our shoulder, and I can't wait to see what happens, man. It's just, things feel different this year for real.
Lance Daw, Sports Illustrated, obviously with the departure of Zakoby McClain and Chandler Wooten, you're going to have some guys step up around you. What have you seen out of Cam Riley, Wesley Steiner, UNC transfer Eugene Asante? What have you seen out of the linebacking room?
Yeah, Cam's been taking a lot of strides. He's starting to become more vocal. He's getting more comfortable out there. I've been really impressed with Wesley Steiner. I think the future of the Auburn defense is going to be in great hands once he's really that guy. And Eugene's been doing really good too. He's going to be in the mix with us this fall too, making plays.
Tom Breedale.com. You mentioned in the past you've had injuries that you've just been able to play through and kind of power through that. What was that like last year when you kind of realized that, hey, I can't play through this, I need to recover?
It sucked, man. It was like I just got voted captain too, so it's like, dang, like I'm trying to push through it every week, just trying to be out there for my brothers. But in doing that, I was making it worse. But it's a bad feeling, man. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But you know what it is now. It's behind me, so moving on.
Was it one of those things that it's just kind of mentally taxing?
Yep.
Coach Manning was in here yesterday saying that it was heartbreaking for him to see you have to go through it like that.
Yeah, man, because I came off the best off season of my career up to date, man. Like I'm getting ready to dominate, and things happen though. So everything happened for a reason, man. So man, here I am now. All that matters is handling business this season.
Oh, what would you tell the young guys the hardest part of being a college football player and a college student and all the things you guys have to be all at once?
That's a good question. The hardest part. Let me come back to that. I need to think on it for a second. Let me come back to that way. Yeah.
Can you talk to me about the quarterback competition, just how you've seen out there, how TJ's looked, how Zach's looked,
Yeah.
and is one of them kind of taking control of the offense? I know it's only been one day.
I mean, I don't even know if I can speak too much on the quarterback competition, but they've been going at it all summer. I know camp just started, but we've been having our own player practices, doing 7-on-7s, our own team periods and stuff. And they both look great, so I think either way it goes, we're gonna be in good hands. But yeah, I would probably say maybe the time management standpoint, because guys come from high school, they got their moms waking them up, what I'm saying, get ready for school, and they got their teachers in the classroom holding their hands. But it's like you get to college, you got to do stuff on your own. Some of these professors don't care, so you got to be on top of your schoolwork. Also got to take the initiative of going up to the office to meet with coaches. You know what I'm saying? Not just look at your playbook when you're at the in the complex and just you playing video games when you're over there in the dorms. You know what I'm saying? So just I'll say the time management standpoint, just trying to get that good balance of football and school.
Owen, Brian Matthews, Auburn rivals. You got 2 freshmen in your group this year. Powell Gordon, I know, was in spring. Robert Woodard joining you this summer. Early impressions on those 2 guys?
Yeah, Powell, he's pretty damn athletic. I think he's gonna be good in the future. He's a smart guy, been picking up the plays really good. Rob, he's another guy. He came in, he was dealing with some type of knee injury. I don't know exactly what it was, but I think down the line he's gonna be doing really good for us too. So he's kind of been limited. But yeah.
And Henry Patton, auburnsports.com. Is there anything from your junior to senior year you think you've improved the most in your game?
In my game, just mentally, cause kind of like last year I didn't get to play much, so just mentally being able to find new ways to watch film, different things to look for, and really just truly becoming a student of the game.
Oh, and Caleb Jones, Auburn rivals. What's it been like working under Coach Christian Robinson, first year linebackers coach?
It's great. He brings energy every day. He knows me and my personal goals, and he made it very clear to me that he's going to help me accomplish those. But just because I'm a vet, he's not just treating me like I know everything. He still makes sure that he coaches me hard, and I really appreciate him for that. Plus, we from the same town, live like 5 minutes from each other type thing. So it's cool, man. We talk about things from back home and all that. Yeah.
What are those goals for this season for you?
Man, just come out and dominate and continue to develop as a leader and to have my best season that I have since I've been here. So.
Mark Murphy from Inside the Auburn Tigers and 24/7. What's your take on the defense this year, your potential, how good it can be, and what do you think are some of the keys to reach that potential?
Man, we got vets everywhere, guys who are hungry, guys who are playing with a chip on their shoulder. Relentless, that's one word to describe this defense this year. And what you said?
Just, keys to reach your potential.
Keys, man, just being as consistent as we can. Like, you're never gonna play a perfect game, but just minimizing any mistakes that could possibly show up, and I think we're gonna be really good.
Owen, Cole Pinkston from On 3. How are things different under Coach Smetting as defensive coordinator right now?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a big difference. Pretty kind of similar to how Mason ran it last year. Like, we have new calls and stuff like that. But I think like the vibe's still the same. He was my coach last year too, so I kind of already been used to how things are with him. So yeah.
Oh, how difficult is it when you come in and then there's a coaching change, and then there's a position coach change, and then there's another position coach change?
Yeah.
How difficult is all that to adjust to?
Man, it's just a part of the game, man. That's just life. You got to be ready to adapt, man, when stuff hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just adapt, move on and try to, because we all got the same goal, So kind of just put your differences aside and do what's best for the team, do what's best for Auburn. So yeah.
Anything else?